Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, where we've arrived at Wat Si Sawai, on the trail of Uncle Sunan's nephew, Aran, who ran into a spot of bother with some Italian troops. What was that? Prompted me to use the lighter. Oh, right, we can destroy propaganda posters for a bit of adventure points. Suddenly the game's turning into Far Cry 4. Oh well, if you're going to copy from the best. So, Aran is an archaeology student. We've actually come across a couple of his journal pages. Oh. Italian soldiers up ahead. Let's just make sure we are actually in the right place. And, yep, we are. We're not quite at Wat Si Sawai. It's through the jungle up ahead. Now, the game isn't actually telling me that I'm in any kind of restricted area and I will be attacked on sight, but let's just assume that I will. Yeah, sure enough. Okay. It's time for a spot of fisticuffs. Yeah, the game will do this sometimes. It'll give you no indication that you're in a hostile area, and then you find out the hard way that you actually are. So we're definitely on the right track. Let's have a look around here. Some bandages that I've maxed out. Can't actually carry any more. This is fine. My health bar didn't take any actual damage there. This is also apparently the location of the Path of Tigers questline. We found a photograph of some of the rebels, which
is that the temple? Wat Si Sawai?
Does kind of look
shaped like corn cobs.
That's it.
Like it was taken here. Okay. Well, these crates and tools don't look like they were part of the original build, so I'm just going to assume that there are more Italian soldiers here. Ah, a rebel marker. So, the Path of Tigers quest, where you have to find the spot where the photograph of the rebels was taken, it is actually up here. And the game does give you plenty of clues. I mean, there were all these rebel tiger symbols painted all over the place, but I just didn't notice the take a picture icon pop up there. If you were to take a picture from here, it would actually conclude the Path of Tigers quest, but I wasn't really paying attention. I'll get around to it at some point. For now, there's a whole bunch of Italian soldiers here I need to take care of before I can actually get into the old temple. That means it's time for a spot of fisticuffs. Yeah, it'll be fine, Gina, don't worry.
Alright, here we go.
I've got this. Wow, that one took a bit more putting down. Wait, where did she get a shotgun from? Gina, why do you have a shotgun? More importantly, why are you not using it? Because if you're not going to use the shotgun, then don't pick the bloody thing up, because I could use it. Oh, whatever. Right, I guess this will have to do. So, any more Italians? I mean, probably. But since this area has now been cleared, let's just take a quick look around. You don't fancy giving me the shotgun, do you, Gina? No, you don't. Okay, never mind. Oh, there is another one. Oh, this one's got a shotgun too.
Right back at you.
Oh, it's not a shotgun. It's some kind of carbine. Alright. 25 shots. This will do. Is there anything else around here? Oh crap, there is.
You're a big one, aren't you?
He's a big one, isn't he? That actually took like 11 shots to put him down. Seems a little excessive. Right, anything else around here before I go digging any further into the temple? Probably not going to need the... oh, hang on, it's asking me to take a picture. Here we go. There it is.
The three prayings represent the Hindu Trinity.
It's another 70 adventure points. And yet, unfortunately, this picture isn't the one that counts for the Path of Tigers quest. That's taken from the ledge up above, back where I was. which was, I have to admit, fairly clearly signposted. I mean, there were all kinds of rebel symbols painted onto boards around, but I just didn't pick up on it at the time. So I took a little bit of damage there. I used one of my bandages, allowing me to pick up and restock the bandages that I'm carrying. There's nothing else back here. Now is that... I mean, there may be some more Italian troops in the actual ruins, but for now, we appear to be good. Was there something over here? There's another weapon. Yeah. Oh, hang on. What's that? Some cash. Yes, I'm going to need cash.
From the
I'm
fascists.
going to need lots and lots and lots of cash. The trader who's going to sell me the rebreather, well, I don't know if it's a rebreather, but some kind of underwater breathing apparatus, which I am going to need. He wants an astronomical sum of money for it, which I'm not even close to having. Then, of course, there's the other adventure books that he sells. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, there's a chest over there. Right, let's take care of this guy first. Yeah, there's a chest in the corner. Is that? No. I thought I might be able to pick up some medical supplies. Maybe a medicine bottle. No, just bandages. Okay, so what's in the chest? Some cash, hopefully. Yep. How much? Oh, it's only 75. Still, it's better off in my pocket than lying around in a chest somewhere. Oh, there's a shotgun. I'll have that. Right, before we actually head into the ruins, I just want to clear the whole area around it. Yeah, nothing in here. Let's keep going around. Nothing back there. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Alright. I'm pretty sure there was no other way around on the other side. And from here it's just straight on into the ruins. I could probably climb this wall, but if I did I'd drop the shotgun, so we'll just walk around. Gonna head back to the entrance. Just make sure there's no way to go around to the right on the other side, although I don't think there is. I think we're pretty much going to be heading straight into the ruins from here. And I'm fairly sure that I've dealt with all the Italian soldiers on the outside. Yeah, there's no way through there. That doesn't mean there aren't going to be any more Italian soldiers on the inside, though. And I'm hoping I'm going to be able to hold on to this shotgun, but no, I'm going to have to climb down there, which means letting go of the shotgun. Oh well, easy come, easy go. Welcome to the Khmer Warrior Temple. No idea what that is, but I think we're about to find out. Oh, I do get to keep the shotgun. I dropped it on the edge. It fell down here. Alright, good stuff. And we've unlocked the map of the Warrior Temple. Although, until I do a little bit more exploring, there's nothing actually on it just yet. So the Italians have definitely been in here. They've set up all kinds of lights and equipment. Keep my eyes and ears open in case there are any more of them in here. Oh, hang on, there's a skill book. What's that? Handyman. Increases the durability of melee weapons. 800 adventure points. I've got that. I think I've got 1200.
Something from this one.
Yeah, I'm going to learn this. This is very useful. The game's very heavily melee focused rather than range weapon focused, and this basically gives you an extra hit out of all of your melee weapons by giving them additional point of durability. I could still learn the bob and weave skill, but now no longer. I only need another 100 adventure points to learn that one though, so I'm sure I'll be picking up that skill before too long.
What?
Looks like a temple. Maybe a rite of passage for Khmer warriors.
Nothing else immediately obviously useful lying around here, so I mean there's only one way to go. Let's head deeper. Just how far and deep does this thing go? Oh, looks like we've found something. Hello? Stuck where? Can hear him, can't see him.
Aran?
ใช่ครับ นี่อารันเอง แล้วพวกคุณล่ะครับ
Do
I do. Very good English.
I'm Gina. This is Indiana Jones. Sunans sent us to help you.
Oh, thank you. The foreign soldier forced me to show them what I found. Now I'm trapped in here. Yeah, Jean.
It's all right. We'll find a way to reach you. Let's go, Jones.
Stay out of trouble, kid.
I think he's on the other side of that pile of rocks.
Maybe there is a way through here.
No obvious way of getting through. These look like doors, but if there's a way of opening them, I don't know what it is. Looks like there's another one over there on the other side. With two handles, which I don't appear to be able to use.
Is this a handle?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, right.
Nothing's happening. There's another
Yeah.
handle over there.
I think we need to pull them at the same time.
Right, now I can use the handles. Only after Gina points them out to me. Okay. There was definitely something going on in the... Oh.
Let's go.
See, there was a door behind me, down a set of steps, but it looked like there was a handle missing from it. Take a quick look around in the corners, make sure I'm not missing anything before I go through the obvious door that just opened. Oh, this is the way I came, isn't it? Yes. So maybe the handle for the door down the steps is in here.
How do we open this door?
I bet these pipes have something to do with it.
Yes, I'm fairly sure the very, very obvious pipe segment has something to do with it. Let's just light this brazier. Like maybe place it in there to complete the water flow. Let's give it a shot.
Maybe it's something to do with the water.
I think so. Pipes control the flow.
Gina, seriously, you really, really need to stop giving me hints unless I specifically ask for them. You know, if you want to do this yourself, I'm fine with that. There it is. Gina is obviously part of the game's hint system, but she's got a shockingly bad sense of timing. I mean, offer hints if it looks like I'm stuck, alright? Or just shut up and don't offer hints at all. So we've got a very, very obvious lever here that I should be pulling, Gina. Do you want to maybe tell me that I should probably pull the lever? No? Now, suddenly now you've got nothing.
Is this some kind of lift?
Oh, God, there it is. After I pull the lever.
This place were masterful engineers.
Gotta go to my happy place. Oh, where is he?
See that platform? You have to find a way
Where
to
are you?
raise it. Then I can cross
Oh,
to
there he
the
is.
other side.
Hang in there, Aran. We will find a way.
Well, fairly sure I don't need the shotgun. Gotta find a way of raising this platform. So everything here is hydraulically powered. We've built a very, very complicated and impressive system of water power. There's a water wheel over there, for example. That door isn't open. So that's the platform that I need to figure out a way of raising so that Aran up there can get across. That's the way I came. There's nothing back here. There's going to be quite some editing in today's video, by the way, because I did spend a long time stuck in this place, eventually figuring it all out bit by bit. So there's a way through. I mean, there's all of these, like, cogs and wheels and stuff, but at the moment, there's no... Well, I don't want to say power, but, I mean, I suppose water power is power. It's just not electricity. So at the moment, it's all inactive.
It's like being inside the clock tower in Venice.
I think we're inside the machinery powering all the traps in the trial above us, where Aran is.
Oh, no.
At the moment. Looks like I could possibly climb that vine in the corner, but let's just take a good look around first. Whoa! There's that water wheel from a different angle. And there's something over there. Oh! Nobody saw that, right? Alright, let's try that again. I mean, let's... Really? I could have just come... Okay, never mind.
Well, in Hindu mythology, the Naga were a divine race of serpents who could take the form of humans.
Huh.
Real stuff of nightmares.
So, there's a race of bad guys in World of Warcraft called the Naga, who are sort of serpent-humanoid hybrids. I did not know that this is where they come from. Huh. Who'd have guessed? Well, certainly not me. Oh, anyway, doesn't look like I can jump up there. And there's clearly a platform here that we need to bring down. So let's figure out how.
There's a way. Up here.
Alright, Gina, I'll let you have that one. Looks like I can climb up there. I can. And that... It doesn't look like... I mean, there's a way through back there, but this just takes me back into the chamber with the Naga statue. Oh, I can actually get through, although I don't really want to. So what's over here? That's a dead end. That's a dead end. I can look through it, but I can't get through it. And this is the water wheel. Alright.
Careful.
No, no. Bollocks. Nobody saw that, right? Alright, so jump across, don't hang around, get to the other side as quickly as possible before it has a chance to drop on you. And go.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You can do it, Gina. Come on.
Alright, come on, Gina.
You found
Wow,
the way.
really?
Of
She
course.
just casually saunters across. Like it's nothing.
Let's take a look.
Hardly seems fair, does it? Yeah, fine, whatever.
What happened to the soldiers?
They were not careful. They didn't listen to my warnings. Now they are dead. Let
Fascists never listen to reason.
So now where are we? Looks like that. Go on, Gina, do you want to tell me that this is going to start the water flow? Go on. Anytime you like. You know what? I'm not even going to touch it. So there's another pipe segment
Shouldn't
here.
the water be flowing?
Should be.
Oh,
Must
it's
be
asking
some
me to
kind
take
of
a
valve
picture.
around here.
This will be the rest of the hint system. Like, if you get stuck, then you can just take a picture of the puzzle, and it will give
Need
you
some help.
hints. And I like that, because it means that, you know, you get to control the rate at which you get help.
Water pumping. Wonder what this does. Let's try this.
But then the game also gives you Gina, who just offers help whether you ask for it or not. Except they've managed to code her in the most irritating way possible, because she offers help when you don't need it, and then she keeps her mouth shut when you do.
Open the door.
Well, that's got the water wheel moving, and it's opened this door, which has another pipe segment. Okay, so now I can use both of these pipe segments to get this next bit going. So I can divert the water flow, there we go, towards that mechanism with the new pipe that I just picked up, and then use the existing pipe to complete the flow here.
Cowgirls are moving.
It's moving. Thank you. I will meet you up ahead.
This door just opened.
Did it, Gina? Wow,
See
you
where it
noticed
takes
that, did you?
The cowgirls are moving now.
Might have opened.
Are
up
they,
past
Gina?
the garage.
You noticed that too, did you? Okay. I want to... Ow. Oh, I'm going to get crushed by the wheel. I mean, there is a... The way that Gina got across earlier is the way that the game wants us to go, but there's more than one way to actually get there. So naturally, I'll take the complicated way. But now that these things are all moving, I did want to see if there was anything in here that it was going to reveal that wasn't there earlier. And I can probably get up there by climbing up that vine. But this is the way Gina came.
Do you know where we are?
Going in the same direction as the trials above us.
Where Aran is going. That's good.
So I need to get up there. I did actually get stuck here for about 5 minutes trying to figure the way up, but you have to go back and around, and those vines in the corner that I kept saying they look like you can climb up. You can climb up. Although it's too much to expect Gina to be able to come around and get up
There's
this
something
way.
back here. It's impossible to get through, though. At least for now.
Let's find a way.
So I'm going to have to go back through the mechanism. It's kind of counterintuitive because the map is actually pointing you in the other direction, but this is the way that you have to go. So as you can probably imagine, this is all about timing and jumping, which means I'm doomed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not that bad. This isn't... It's not that hard a game, at least not mechanically, in the way that something like the Prince of Persia games are actually kind of tricky. It's more about thinking your way through. The actual mechanics of getting from where you need to be, or from where you are to where you need to be, are not that difficult once you've figured out what it is that you need to do. I mean, I'm not convinced that this is the way that I need to be going, because the quest marker is saying go back that way, but this is actually the way.
Are you alright, or have you fallen to your death?
Is there a third option?
The third option is that you've been eaten by one of the giant snakes from that statue.
Not funny.
So there's a grapple point over there, and I've played enough of this game now to know that the game doesn't put grapple points in locations unless it expects you to use them. And I was wondering how to get over there. I thought initially maybe this there was a way to climb up this cog section here in the middle, but no. I mean, kind of. That ledge over there on the left, that's where you need to be. And it's a bit of a jump to get there, and I wasn't sure I could actually do it, but yep, no problem. And then from there... No, there's nothing to actually grapple onto from here. But from this ledge, you now need to jump across to this other rotating wheel. No way around there. Nothing else for it but to give it a go. And from there you can reach the grapple point and swim across. Can I maybe get... Is there space there for me to get under this rotating cog? Because I don't actually see any other way across. I mean, it looks... Yeah. Yes, yeah, you can. Nearly there. Just gonna have to... Yeah. Not liking the look of this jump. Because there's a sort of... Yeah, that thing. It's mostly ruined. But if I time it so that I hit the jump, when the bit that hasn't disintegrated is there, we go, and we're over. Alright. It's telling me to use the lighter. Can I? Oh, I get it. It'll actually work. I can burn away all of this. So this now gives me a faster way up rather than having to go through all of that again. Just in case anything goes wrong from this point on. And we've made it.
Are you up there?
I'm here. Just hang on, I'll see if I can lower this thing down.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't want you having to get your pants dirty or anything, would we, Gina?
Ah! Well, it's down.
You okay?
Yeah, maybe.
And we're going to need Gina up here, because there's another door that needs 2 people to open.
Oh, hello again. Can we open this together?
I think so. Let's give it a go.
I'll get... Okay, you get that one, I'll get this one. And yeah, I do realise I just missed an opportunity to take another photo, but and I am going to want to come back and get them all because they're all adventure points, but you can always come back and revisit. And oh, hang on a second, an ancient relic. Hey!
Another artifact left in the jungle.
That's the first ancient relic that I've actually discovered here in Sukhothai. And there are many, many more of them, and I am going to want all of them in order to unlock the secret ending to the game. Now where are we? Keep heading deeper into the mechanisms.
What is this place?
Could be where they controlled the trap mechanisms in the cave.
It's like the backstage of a theater.
Exactly.
That is a pretty good description, actually. Backstage of a theatre. Oh, I'm not liking the look of that. Not liking the look of that one bit. And I bet I'm going to have to find a way over. Because...
Should have watched your step, pal.
This is a dead end. Some ammo, some food. Actually, you know, since I have actually depleted my stamina bar, let's go ahead and just eat. Get that health bar reinforcement up, and then we can pick up the food. But there's no way up there. And I'm full on ammo, because I basically never use the pistol. So how am I getting over this? Gina, if you have any suggestions, now would be a fantastic time. Gina has no suggestions. Because of course she doesn't. She doesn't suggest anything when I need it. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, that was fairly obvious. And is this going to reset the... It does. It resets the trap. Okay, now remember it's a trap.
Wow.
So, yes, Gina, very impressive. Gina, what are you doing now? No! Really?
Another puzzle?
Yes, really.
Not just a puzzle. This must have powered the warrior's trail above.
And we have another pipe puzzle. So here's the thing about this pipe puzzle. Now, like I said earlier, most of the puzzles in this game are not that complicated. You have to arrange the pipes in a way to get the water flowing to make the thing happen. You can use the camera for hints. The thing is, there are 2 things that make it tricky.
Kind of locking mechanism on the bridge.
One of them is fine, the other one not quite so much. The pipes that you need to make this whole thing work, you don't actually have access to immediately, and you have to use the pipes that you have to unlock the areas where the other pipes are kept, and then get those pipes, and then once you've got all of the pipes that you need, you can actually complete the puzzle. What makes it, I don't want to say tricky, but a little bit awkward, is that you can quite clearly tell that when it comes to the mechanical process of actually putting the pipes in the place where they need to be, facing the way they need to be, you can quite clearly tell that this whole puzzle was designed with a joypad in mind. Which, I mean, it makes sense. Because obviously this game isn't just a PC title, they had to make sure it was going to work on PlayStation and Xbox as well. And you can play this on PC with a joypad, and honestly I think that might possibly be the preferred way to go. But it is entirely playable with mouse and keyboard. It's just that the actual placing of these pipe segments is a little bit mechanically awkward on PC.
It's moving!
Alright, let's get out of here.
Okay, how do we get out of here? I mean, I can see that's working for Aran. But it's not necessarily working for us. Meet up with Aran. How am I supposed to get over there? Okay. Alright, I guess we're going back the way we came, which means I'm going to have to go the long way around, aren't I? But hey, as long as you're alright, Aran, that's the main thing, I suppose. I mean, they're not going to make me retrace my steps the whole way, surely. Actually, wait, this was all blocked off until we raised the mechanism, so maybe there is another way through. I mean, it would make sense, rather than making me retrace my steps the whole way back. And yet, if there is a new way opened up, I'm not seeing it. Ah, there is a new way opened up. Ugh. Kind of obvious. So where does this take us? We've definitely not been through here before. Keeping an eye open for any relics, of course. I don't actually have the book yet that's going to reveal the location of the relics on the map, so if I stumble across any... oh, hello, what was that? Item limit reached. Was that food? I'm lost again, aren't I? I have no idea where I'm going. Although this is all very new. But I'm not seeing an awful lot of... oh, I can climb. Okay. I should be able to climb. It's painted white. That's... yeah, there it is. This is another one of those things I'm going to have to climb all the way to the top of, isn't it? In order to make it easy for Gina to get up. I mean, we wouldn't want her breaking out into a sweat or anything, would we? It is all astonishingly pretty, though, isn't it?
Over here, Jones!
I mean, you'd expect it to be. This is a game that does actually require a GPU capable of hardware ray tracing.
Good work.
This next bit's a little weird. You can see there's a broken lever opening mechanism on the floor there.
What's that on the floor?
Probably a broken lever. I think we can force our way through this.
And Indy says we can force our way through with that. And then quick as a flash doesn't use it.
Okay. Uno.
What was the point of that?
You found me! ขอบคุณมากครับ คุณจีน่า คุณอินเดียนาโจน So, Uncle Sunan sent you?
Aran actually opened that from the other side, didn't he?
You have an interest in history?
Some kind of warning would be nice.
I found a key to a hidden chamber. Let me show you.
Aran.
Come.
What's he... oh, we're back to... right. I was wondering what was going to get this door opened.
I believe the warriors who passed the test were allowed to enter this hidden chamber.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to call it a hidden chamber, Aran. I mean, it's fairly obvious. There's a dirty, great big door there, isn't there? It's not particularly well hidden. It's well locked.
This was a holy place to the people who lived here.
Shrine to Shiva. How did they build this?
It looks like the warriors who passed the trials in the temple were given the key that unlocked access to this holy chamber.
So, Aran,
Your uncle...
Boy, my uncle worried too much.
You should really go back to him. He would be so happy to see you again. To know that you are alive and well.
I will, but not yet. I must stay here for a while to study this amazing place.
But
they'll be fine, Gina. Can't put that fire out. Trust me.
then you're the one who's going to tell Sunan.
It is all very another ancient relic.
I'll take care of this one.
Yes. I mean, I'm sure that there are more in here that I've missed, and once I actually can afford to buy the adventure book that gives the locations of all the ancient relics, I'll be coming back here to pick up the ones that I've missed. But, well, that's one less that I'm going to have to backtrack for. So, let's return to the village and tell Uncle Sunan that his nephew is fine. Actually, no, first, since we're here anyway, on the way back, do you remember this around the back of the temple? Where I had to beat a whole bunch of Italian soldiers unconscious? There's a new puzzle mechanic here in the Sukhothai region. And I do like this about this game, because unlike, for example, a Ubisoft open world game, where it doesn't matter which new zone you unlock, the puzzles are exactly the same everywhere you go, here in the Great Circle, it does introduce new puzzle types every time you come to a new area. And this is the new puzzle here in Sukhothai. So it's prompting me to take a picture. And the picture isn't of that. And it's not of that. It's of this. The Wat Si Sawai cogwheel pillar.
Must be more to this.
Each of these cogwheel puzzles, which is down the hole there, has one of these pillars outside. And the pillar will tell you how many cogwheels you actually need to complete this puzzle. So this one requires 6. I don't have 6. But that's not a problem. Let's drop down in here and actually take a look at the puzzle itself. Now, I'm not going to be able to complete it right now, because I don't actually have the 6 cogwheels that I'm going to require to get this puzzle completed. Let's just light the braziers so we can actually see what we're doing here. So, oh, there's another one over there. So that's an ancient relic on the other side of this cage. So this is how you're going to actually come across a lot of the ancient relics here in Sukhothai, which means you're probably going to want to complete all of these cogwheel puzzles, which are unique to this area, in order to collect all of the ancient relics that you're going to need in order to actually see the secret ending to the game. So what you're actually doing here is, I mean, it's fairly simple. You're trying to arrange the cogs in a way that when you activate the lever, the cogs from the starting position activate the cog at the ending position. Now, you can't take these big cogwheels with you, but the smaller cogwheels, you can. You can actually take them from one puzzle to another. And that's what you're going to need to do. So if you pull the lever here, you'll actually see what happens. Yeah, nothing. That's the starting cog, and I need to arrange the cogs in a way to get the ending cog up there in the top right turning, and that will open the cage and allow me to get the ancient relic. But the post outside let me know that I need 6, in fact there's one in here as well. I need 6 of these small cogwheels. I can take those with me, I can't take the big ones. So I'm going to need to be on the lookout for more of these cogwheel puzzles and collect as many of the smaller cogwheels as I can in order to be able to get these puzzles complete, because you can take the smaller ones from one puzzle to the next. Now this one requires 6, and I've just picked up my first. There it is. So I can pop that into my bag and take it with me, because I'm going to need to get this one done. I'm going to need to find another 5. The 6 is the minimum number of cogwheels that it's possible to complete the puzzle with. If you've got more cogwheels, you can do a slightly less efficient arrangement and complete it with more. But right now I only have 1. So I'm going to need to keep my eye open for more of these puzzles and collect as many of these smaller cogwheels as possible in order to access all of the ancient relics here in Sukhothai. Also, while we're here in Wat Si Sawai, the Path of Tigers mini-quest. Find the location of the photograph. I mean, I'm fairly sure that this is the location where the photograph was taken, except I'm close, but I'm not quite there. It was taken here at Wat Si Sawai, but not from this position. Now, remember earlier when I first arrived here, there were a whole bunch of rebel markings painted on various different wooden planks on this ledge up here. And, I mean, you know, the game was, there it is, it's giving me to take a picture notification when I'm at this spot, which I completely failed to do. And it's not actually a picture of the temple itself. It's a picture of all the painted messages. Although I'm not going to get it from this angle. I think I need to get a bit closer, or use the zoom function, one of the two, but yeah, let's get a bit closer. Here we go. There. You see it? There's a number on it. 2480. So what's the significance of that? Let's take a look in the journal. So we've got 2 of the 3 notes that we need to complete the Path of Tigers mystery. Don't know what the significance of the number is, though. So we're definitely missing something else. Now it's telling me to open the lockbox. Oh, yes, of course. This is where the whole Path of Tigers mini-quest started. I found around the back of the trader's hut, there was a sort of sunken house with a lockbox in it. And I didn't have the combination for it. I think now I do. So I take the boat back to Tongdang's hut, and around the back, there's the sunken house. And there was a chest in here, and this is where the whole Path of Tigers mini-quest started.
Just going for a swim.
It's hard going once you're waist deep in water, of course. And there it is, and now I have the combination. 2480, I think. Yep, 2480, painted on the base of the statue. There's the 2, there's the 4, there's the 8, and it's open.
I surprise myself sometimes.
And we have a mystery note, Palin's message. It's a rebel recruitment message. Anyone who fights as a champion of freedom. And oh, look at that. A skill book, Jumbo Grip. Grab heavyweight enemies in hand-to-hand combat, which you can't do until you find this skill book.
Might be something I could pick up from this.
I can actually learn it now if I want, so we'll go ahead and do that. And I've got enough spare points to learn the bob and weave ability as well. Down to 630 adventure points, which is plenty. It should be enough to at least learn the next skill book that I come across. So now I can go back to the village and let Uncle Sunan and his cat, Fried Egg, know that his nephew Aran is safe.
หลังคุมผัดพายดีขัดลุงสุนันท์แล้วเขาอยู่ไหนอะเขาลำซุกซามยงโบราณอยู่ครับกระหายวิชาอยู่ตลอดเวลานั่นใช่อารันแน่ฉันน่าจะเป็นห่วงมากไปหลานคนนี้เป็นสิ่งที่มีค่าที่สุดของฉันขอบคุณมากอินเดียนาโจนส์ก็วันพบใกล้แน่นอน
Still need that breathing device from Tongdang though, and I'm nowhere near having enough cash to be able to afford it, or any of the other skill books that he has available, all of which I'm going to need, which means I think... Oh, I can take a picture of Fried Egg. Is it Fried Egg? It's not Fried Egg. There's a picture here of something I can take. What is it? Oh, Uncle Sunan. Okay.
Oh, Sunan, that's a big one. I'll be
But
sure.
the single biggest available source of cash here in Sukhothai is the gold stash that Voss has at his camp. Which means I think that's where I'm going to be heading next. And it would be a lot easier if I actually had a disguise, but, well, I don't. So it's probably going to be tricky, but I do need the money. So that's where we're going to be heading next. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you're all having a great day. And as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.